Okay, now we're in the kitchen, and we listed the items that we were going to talk about, how to kosher them. And I'm just going to point out the items so that people should realize what we're discussing over here. So we should know in each part how to kosher them. Number one is, like we mentioned, are the sinks. Right here. These are the sinks that need to be koshered. The other thing that we mentioned are ovens. Like you see, this is the oven that I'm speaking about, I'm talking about. I'm not discussing the electric oven that goes into the wall. I'm discussing the ovens. Number 3 is what we mentioned is the stovetop, which includes the cover of the stove where food may spill, and the grate of the stove as well. Other examples we mentioned will be pots, or like we mentioned, cutlery, spoons, forks, whatever it may be. And then we mentioned as well that we were kosher also the countertops, like you see over here, these different countertops. This is made out of formica. Okay, and we, like we mentioned also, we need to show the urn as well. Now, before we begin to go to each item, I want to point out something very, very important. Before one begins to kosher any item, I may repeat this again, but before you begin to kosher any item, you need to do 2 things before we show you how to kosher them. Number 1, make sure that the surface that you're koshering, that you're planning to kosher, should be completely clean. So let's take this grate for example. You make sure you spray it with Easy Off or whatever needs to be sprayed, that it should be completely clean to the best of your ability. You may not get it 100%, but to the best of your ability that you try to scrape it clean. That's number 1. Number 2 is make sure that you do not use the item for 24 hours. 24 hours is kipshuto, 24 hours. Which means if the last time you used it was 2:10 on Sunday afternoon, you may not begin to kosher it until 2:10 Tuesday afternoon. You want to be mahmir to 11, be mahmir to 11. Sorry, Sunday means Monday. Excuse me. Sunday afternoon, if you not use it, if you use it last 2:10 Sunday afternoon, then Monday afternoon is the next time you could begin already to kosher it, and that's of course cleaning it. It doesn't have to be clean for 24 hours, but it has to be unused, hot, for 24-hour period. Okay? Now we'll go to all the items.